So here's a situation that no hypnotherapist plans for. A client was fully relaxed, ready for the suggestions, and suddenly the fire alarm for the entire building went off. I'm curious how you would have handled this. Now, this is a session that Raluca did from her office a while back when we had an office in Philadelphia. So here's what happened. An elderly woman came into her office to quit smoking. Everything was calm, everything was going great. She was cooperative. The session is progressing right along. So she did a one of the longer progressive relaxations to get started. And right after the progressive relaxation, as she started getting into the deepeners, the fire alarm for the entire building goes off. Now, this was a health center in the back or connected to a gymnasium. So it was a big building. And the fire alarm happened to be right on the other side of the wall, directly behind the chair that the client was sitting in. So it was pretty loud and very shocking as well. So client jumped up and even Raluca jumped up immediately, and everyone had to evacuate the building. Now, they waited outside for a while and found out it was a false alarm, luckily, and they went back in. Now, here's the real decision point. At that moment, the session was clearly broken. There was a real question to ask yourself. Do you want to stop and reschedule? Or do you want to try to calm the client down again and continue? So this is where practitioners might have differences of opinion. So here's how it was handled. Oh, by the way, when they got back in the office, the elderly woman looked at Raluca and said, "That was a rude awakening." I just found that kind of funny. All right, so what Raluca decided to do was, rather than pretending that nothing happened, okay, she spent time speaking to the woman and calming her down. And once she calmed her down and acknowledged what happened and helped her feel safe again, instead of repeating the whole progressive relaxation again, she did the session, but she used a simple body scan because the client was already there. It was just a matter of bringing her back. So she did the simple body scan. She got relaxed again, and the client was able to complete her smoking cessation session. In hindsight, okay, it raised an important professional question. Is it better to restart, to reschedule, or adapt another way? So I'm curious, how would you have handled that moment other than jumping out of your chair and screaming? Would you have stopped the session and rescheduled, or continued it after calming down the client, then moved on? If you decided to continue the session after something like that, here's a simple direction or simple suggestions that you could have used in addition to the smoking suggestions to help her to calm down. And by the way, these suggestions that I'm going to read to you right now, you can also find them in the comments, pinned comments, if you want to just go there and copy them for yourself. So here they are. You're safe right now, and everything is okay. Your body can settle back into comfort at its own pace. You don't have to rush or force relaxation. Each slow breath helps your body return to calm. You can allow your muscles to loosen naturally. The interruption is over, and you can refocus comfortably. Your mind knows how to return to a peaceful state. You can continue this session feeling secure and supported. Each moment now feels quieter and steadier. So those are some of the suggestions that you can use. So let's face it, unexpected interruptions happen. That's part of being self-employed. and what actually makes it interesting and exciting. So, what really matters most isn't perfection, it's how we respond in the moment. So, like I said, I'd be interested in hearing how you would have handled it and your comments about the situation in general. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have case studies or situations like this that you'd like to discuss or you'd like to bring up to us that I can actually put on here, that'd be great. Go ahead and send them to me through my email or even in the comments below. So, with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.